Hi guys, welcome back to another video podcast. This is Misa
And this is Yuka.
and welcome to the
Misa Yuka podcast.
On this podcast, we talk about random things every week. Okay. We are two sisters from Tokyo University. We're two sisters. We're two sisters living in Tokyo. We grew up in the States, and on this podcast, we talk about random stuff every week that we relate to. I'm so sorry. I am so sleepy today.
That's so funny. Okay,
so
you're on a roll.
I am on a roll. I am on fire today. Anyways. Okay, so for today's topic, we are going to be talking about how to have yourself. How to have yourself.
How to get a grip of yourself?
Or like, 自分軸を持つには.
What does that mean?
自分軸を持つにはhow to be yourself and how to stay strong and be
grounded.
And be yourself. Like, what are you, what do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What you should value.
Right.
And stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you value. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, I've been doing a lot of this, like, 相談窓口, like, asking a lot of, like, questions, or
Q&A,
asking,
right?
Yeah, asking people to ask me questions about, like, life, work, happiness, and stuff. And I think, like, I get that question a lot, like, how to have, like, a strong sense of yourself, and how to, like, not be swayed by different opinions.
Right.
Isn't it hard these days?
I think it's hard, yeah. Because there's so many opinions and so many information.
Yeah.
That you get confused easily.
Yeah. Actually, like, I've been having this thing recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get influenced very easily.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like a tofu.
Yeah, I'm a tofu. Call me tofu. Yeah, I get influenced quite easily, especially on social media.
Right.
When I, like, see someone, I'm like, oh, I want to do that, or like, oh, I want to be that and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that is good.
For you?
Yeah. And
why do you think that's not good?
And then sometimes, like, because, like, my sense of self is always changing and always being influenced, right? And so I'm like, people are asking me how to have, like, a good sense of yourself and stuff. But I am the one who gets, like, very influenced very easily.
I see.
Yeah. But at the same time, I do have a strong sense of myself.
Yeah.
At the same time, Like, I guess I don't really have, like, strong opinions, but I think, like, I have this, like, way of thinking where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the way I want to live.
Right. So, yeah. So I think what you have is someone who has, like, a strong sense of self is someone who knows themselves well. They know what they like and what they don't like. So they know those two differences. So I think when someone like, tries to kind of sway you, and then, like, you kind of feel, like, a little bit, like, off from that, then that's not the right thing for you. And that's how you stay grounded, I feel like.
Right. I feel like it's this, like, it's, like, innate thing.
I don't think it's innate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's, like, formed
I think it's
by
cultivated.
The environment.
Yeah.
How do you think it's cultivated?
It's from experiences, I think.
Oh. Why are you like this, like, goddess?
I don't know. I'm just, like, saying, I just don't feel like it's, like, an innate thing where you were, like, born with it.
Right.
Like, when you're a baby, you don't know anything.
Right.
And when you're, like, 5, you still don't know anything.
Right.
And you've changed since you were, like, 5.
Right.
So it's definitely, like, you form, like, a better sense of the world after living here for a while.
I think it's, like, also experience.
I said that. It is experience.
Oh, okay.
I'm laughing.
It's not innate, it's experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make it clear, you're the one that said it's innate.
It's so funny. Okay.
But yeah, what about your opinion?
Well, like, I think so whenever we start with I think, I'm not thinking.
I know, you're just trying to gain time. I heard you.
It's hard. I think it's like really, I don't know. Like, I think it's also me being influenced by other people. Mm-hmm. Also gives me like a strong sense of self too.
How? That's very interesting because that's conflicting.
It's conflicting, mm-hmm. But like being influenced by others, also like tests out like, oh, I don't know, like it also like if you see something on social media, if you vibe with it and if you don't vibe with it, mm-hmm. Like that's not experience, that's just like seeing things. Mm-hmm. And then you're like, oh, I don't like that, or oh, I like that. And then like by taking in the things that I like and then that I don't, and then letting go of the things that I don't like, it mm-hmm. also helps me form a sense of self mm-hmm. too. Mm-hmm. You know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So like also like being influenced. Like I didn't know that I like colorful things until I saw it on social media.
Oh, I see.
You know, and now I'm like wearing colorful things.
Right.
You know, I didn't know that I liked these monochrome. Like it's really different. It's like really conflicting.
Right.
But like these are the things that I saw.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I like that.
Yeah, so I guess it is just like the adding on to the experience part.
Yeah.
Not being like closed off, but being open to like experiencing different things. Mm-hmm. So like seeing things on like social media, like you said, you tried it out and you're like, wow, I like it. Mm-hmm. You know, and then it kind of became like yourself.
Right. But at the same time, I think like now we have to get to a deeper level of discussion.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
So I think it's like, okay, now how do you know if you like it or not?
Okay, that's instinct.
Yeah. So I think like so it is innate. It is like instincts. And I think
when we get to that point, it's
okay.
Instinct.
Yeah, so the experiences that we have is like something that it also like cultivates like who you are and like what you see and stuff. But like the moment when you decide if it's good or bad for you, I think that's like innate instincts, right?
Right.
And I am a firm believer of like trusting your instincts.
Right.
Like whenever I feel something good, it's like, or something bad, I try to like believe in that. Mm-hmm. Like I don't like really, I used to like self-doubt a lot, like if I don't like something, like my previous job or something, right? Like, I used to be like, oh no, I have to like it.
Right.
You know? And then I was like trying so hard to like it. And that's like one example where at the end, I decided to listen to my instincts, right? And be like, okay, maybe this isn't for me, you know? And then that's how I kind of like trusted that. I believed in that. Right. And that's how I made that decision. And now I'm here, you know?
Right. So how much do we have to like try it out? Because I know at the end of the day, if you don't like it, the conclusion is stop pretending what you don't like and, you know, trust your instinct. But like, I feel like we still have to like try it out, right? There has to be a period of trying, but how long, like, how do you know that you tried?
That's a really interesting question. I don't know. I think it really differs for like
it really does.
People. Yeah. I think like for me though, like I know when I tried. Actually, for me, that's like still an ongoing question because like I don't stop trying.
That's a really good point. Yeah. You're right. You don't stop trying, but I often...
stop trying.
I know when to stop. Or actually, I don't know when to stop, but I do stop.
Yeah.
I trust my instincts.
No, yeah. I seriously, like, I'm always shook by the fact that you stop trying. And I'm like, no. But at the same time, I think it's, like, smart, too.
Yeah.
You're like, remember that one time we were, like, trying to do something, and you're like, no, I'm over it. And I'm like, what? I'm not over it. Right. Why are you over it? You stopped trying.
Right.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, maybe this isn't it.
Yeah.
I think, like, it's okay to have those moments, though.
Yeah, because at the end, you might come back in a loop.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, maybe I do like it. Mm-hmm. And I think it's, like, all about trial and error, you know? And then, like, it's, like, so precious if you, like, are able to, like, you know, like, know that you don't like something.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
What Belle Robbins told me.
Yeah, I know. She told you, right? Coached you.
Yeah, she coached me.
But, yeah, I think that's so important to, like, just try things. Try it, and then if you don't like it, drop it, and then see new things. But that's also trying. You know, seeing new things and different things it counts as trying. So I don't think we actually give up on trying.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, did we answer the question, like, how to have a jibun?
We did. We did. We answered it in like 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have answered it, so we're gonna, like, finish the podcast.
So what was the conclusion?
Okay, the conclusion is, first, we are it's okay to be, like, we're influenced by the outside factors, like the environment, what you see, and then also your experience, right? Then, how you can decide if it's good or bad for you is through instinct and through your whispers. The whispers you listen, you hear, you happen to hear, and trusting and being okay with the whispers that you hear inside.
But you can only make that instinct, like, decision based off of your instincts after you've tried it out for a bit, right?
Or, like, that's, like, for you, like, for, like, making a big decision, right?
Right.
Yeah. But, like, I think, like, when you start trying, you still have to, like, listen to your instincts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm always, like, a firm believer of listening to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, not doubting yourself. And kind of, like, also, like, being more aware of the signs that, you know, if you, I don't know, like, just, like, all the signs, like, whatever, like, you hear from a friend, from your mom or something, and, like, you just feel a sign that you have to do it, like a calling, then, like, I believe that, you know? And I think, like, a lot of successful people are like that.
You just, like, indirectly called yourself very successful. But I think so. But, like, I feel like there's still, like, an ongoing question of, like instinct is, like, really hard because
it's so hard
because your mind and what if your mind and your feelings don't match? See, that's another topic for another day, but, you know, that's still, like, one discussion to be made.
Yeah, it's all about keep on going forward.
Okay.
I hope we kind of, like, answered the question.
Yeah,
I think we did.
Okay.
I hope you guys are having a great day
and a great life.
And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.